championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the line will start. Here from the shotgun.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Finds his target. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And now a third down, the opening drive of this championship game. Try and muscle for the first down. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back in coming up with that conversion.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Now it's second down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Porter. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has. Give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Puck behind the line. It's Smith. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
His defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Conference championship on the line. Now it's 3rd and goal on the opening drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting the tone early for how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Did he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the 1st down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Oregon 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short and the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Grab near the sticks. It's Donaldson. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down, but the completion moves ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling you to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
To the air, it's Moore. Run quickly. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback's safety blanket.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He lets it rip. And that one's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 30 now. Past the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Using his legs. It's Hughes.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. He's looking to scramble. Tough to shove with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. It's incomplete. That was a dangerous pass to try on first down. Almost intercepted. Got lucky that time.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's Tate.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Some pre-snap motion. First play of the second half is a handoff. They test the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
where these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. He'll hand it off.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Sayin. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
That completion sets up a third down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Sayin. Good completion to the tight end. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Grab behind the line. It's Porter. They made the stop. Not before a solid gain that time.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Well, the defense knows there might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
It's a shotgun run call.
Running back to the ball carrier. Picks up 3. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Shows off the moves there, and ultimately not much of a gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the flat of the running back. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. He keeps it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
3.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The completion makes it second and short. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The Ducks offense is on the move now.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Ducks line up on first and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Ducks are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Pounding away with the run game. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
They'll kick it away here. And the return man runs out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart.
It's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Sure hands, it's Benson. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up,